I love you, Billy. Good night. Billy, what's wrong?
Good enough to eat. Perfect timing. Come in, Sandy, it's open. Please shut the curtain.
Good morning, Bill. I brought you back the dish from the apple pie you made us. I cleaned it. Jack and the kids loved it.
What about you?
Are you kidding? I finished it when everyone went to bed.
I'm glad you liked it. So how are you doing?
Can't complain. Who would listen anyway?
I would.
Well, you know, the kids keep me busy and Jack's been working so much overtime with the new job. It's like being a single mom. But at least it's working.
You know, if you ever need anything, I'm always around.
Thank you, Bill. You're a great neighbor.
You shall love your neighbor as you love yourself.
What are those?
Fresh out of the oven. It's my own recipe.
They smell amazing.
Try one.
You have to give me the recipe.
I'm sorry, it's a secret. If I gave it to you, I'd have to kill you.
Wait, how do you stay so thin with all this baking you make?
I haven't had a cookie since I was 8. My body is a temple.
Wow, Bill, you're amazing. I mean, you bake. This house is immaculate. How come there's no Mrs. Horton?
I guess I just still haven't found Mrs. Right yet.
But you will. You will make a great husband. You just have to get out more. Have to go now. The kids will be home soon. Thank you so much for the cookies, Bill.
You're welcome. If you ever need anything, I'm always home.
I'll have Jack bring the dish back.
This used to be a police station. Investigations were done. Crimes were solved. Marriages were ruined. What do you kids know about being real cops?
You're not dead yet, Vance?
You know, Delaney, the only people that wear sunglasses inside, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, and douchebags.
Fuck you, Vance. I have sensitive eyes.
And why don't you get rid of that caterpillar crawling around in your lip? You look like a 70s porn star, but without the big dick of the girls.
Detective Vance, I'd like you to meet our newest detective, Edward Legros. Legros, this is Detective John Vance, senior member of the squad. That's just because he won't leave.
Okay. Hey, pleasure to meet you.
What are you wearing?
Well, it's...
I haven't seen a cop dressed like that since Miami Vice left the air.
I don't know what that is.
You might want to be nicer to the kid, Vance.
Yeah, why's that?
He's your new partner.
What did you say?
You heard me. Teach him the ropes. And you, don't let him get you killed. That's good advice.
Captain Burge, what the fuck?
Watch your language. There are kids in the room.
Why do I need a partner? There's nothing going on here. And I'm retiring in 6 months anyway. I don't need this shit.
You keep pulling I'm retiring in 6 months crap every 4 years. Both you and I know you're not going nowhere. I'm gonna come down one day and I'm gonna see you dead by your desk. And I'm probably not even gonna know the difference.
That's just hurtful, Captain.
Yeah, why don't you do something useful and teach him? You have all these years of knowledge in your vodka-soaked brain. Let it out. Plus, becomes highly recommended.
Oh, by who? GQ? That's not a cop. I'm not doing it.
The hell you are. Stop whining like a prom queen who just got jizz all over her pretty dress. And do what I tell you.
Jizz on her pretty dress.
Partners, huh?
Fuck me.
Hey, I took the GQ thing as a compliment. I work a lot on my appearance, so it's all good. I think, okay? Look, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be like Instagram buddies. You're gonna like my photos and my dog. You watch Walking Dead? All right, well, we'll work on it, you know? Okay, this was a really good talk.
Hi, Bill. Those cookies were delicious. They melted right in my mouth. I know you've been watching me. Is this what you want?
Hey, Bill, it's Jack from next door. Sandy told me to drop off your plate. Come on, I know you're home. You're always home.
Is Sandy with you?
No, just me. Sorry to disappoint you. Here's your plate.
Oh. Thank you.
So you gonna invite me in or what?
You want to come in my house?
Well, you always seem to let Sandy in without question. I figure I'll be neighborly. Nice of your grandmother to let you live in her house. What the duck is wrong with this guy? You know, I don't think I've ever been in here.
Oh, I'm sure you have been. We've been neighbors for years.
Nope, I would have remembered this. Cleaning lady.
What?
Must have a cleaning lady come in, what, 2 or 3 times a week?
No, it's just me. I try to keep up with it.
Ah, you must have a lot of time on your hands with not having to go to a job every day.
No. I'm pretty busy with my writing. I'm actually working right now. Is there anything else I can get you?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
A beer? Okay, let me see what I have. Please don't touch that. That's a family heirloom.
What the fuck is this?
It's a wine cooler. Sorry, I don't have any beer. And can you please refrain from using foul language in my home?
A wine cooler. What are you, a 16-year-old girl?
No, I'm not a 16-year-old girl.
Oh.
It is nice manners to use a coaster when a guest in one's home.
All right, let's cut the crap, freak.
Excuse me?
I know you got the hots for my wife. I see the way you look at her.
What? No, sir. I'm just being neighborly.
Neighborly. Really?
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. That's what the good book says.
What?
It's one of the 10 Commandments.
Well, one of my commandments is dudes don't hit on another dude's wife.
Yes, I think we're trying to say the same thing.
All I know is no guy bakes this much unless he's trying to get in someone's pants. Hell, the fucking cake boss doesn't even bake this much.
I ask you to please refrain from using that kind of language in my home.
Just watch your step. Enough with the cookies and the pies and the cakes.
I apologize.
I'm watching you.
The soul who sins shall die. The Son shall not suffer for the iniquity of the Father, nor the Father suffer for the iniquity of the Son. The righteousness of righteous shall be upon himself, and the wickedness of wicked shall be upon himself.
Let me fucking go, you fucking psycho!
Prepare to repent your sins.
What sins?
We all have sins, Jack. And we all must pay for our sins.
No. Get the fuck away from me!
Excuse me, Detective Vance. You think we can go out patrolling or something, or do you want to sit around all day?
Patrolling? What the hell is that? This isn't Hill Street Blues, newbie.
I don't know what that is. I'm just saying that we should probably do something because this seems a little unproductive.
You want to be productive? Go comb your hair for another half hour. Okay, Fonzie?
What the fuck is a Fonzie?
Fonzie was one of the coolest television characters of all time. You should know that. He never had to do anything with his hair. Detective Vance should know that.
My apologies.
This just came in. John Doe. His body was found a mile off of the dark side of Route 88.
Awesome. Any ID?
Yeah, his name was actually John Doe. Coincidence. I thought you said this guy came highly recommended.
No ID, no wallet, no cell phone. That's all you have to go on. D.A. Martin has everything else downstairs.
Well, this is great. Come on, let's go.
Slow down, Starsky. There's no rush. The body will still be dead by the time we get there.
Oh, is that your professional medical opinion?
It is. I watch a lot of Quincy.
You have such a laid-back approach to protecting and serving. It's so refreshing.
It's more of a style. And it's worked for me for 25 years.
25 years? Holy shit, how old are you?
Let's just say when I started, cops could grow facial hair.
Oh, that's just really insensitive. You know, this is a medical condition. I haven't shaved for like 1 month. It's happened since I was a child. It's really traumatic, especially when you...
The point is, there's no rush. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk?
For what?
Why buy the cow so you can go get the milk?
For what, dude? Tell me that... What happens to the cow?
I need the evidence of the John Doe murder.
Excuse me, Detective Vance. How dare you barge in here?
Pardon me for interrupting happy hour, but I need the evidence from the crime scene of the John Doe murder.
Let me state for the record that I do not approve of your methods, Detective Vance. As usual.
And let me state for the record that I don't give a flying fuck.
This just came in. I haven't had a chance to look at it. What is it about this case that has you risking punishment for barging in here like that? That is highly unprofessional.
Like getting wasted at work and banging your secretary is the height of professionalism. You sanctimonious prick.
Hey, who are you?
Me?
Yeah, are you with this maniac?
No, I'm looking for the bathroom because I have to poop.
Is that a Bible? Hey, come back here. Where are you going? That's evidence.
Hey, I know I'm the new guy around here, but you mind telling me what the hell that was?
That was nothing. He's an asshole and a drunk. The secretary thing I was just guessing on.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant, why'd you go there in the first place? I bet it has something to do with that Bible.
You're a regular Columbo.
Seriously? I do not get your 1960s references!
It was the 70s.
Whatever. Just tell me what it is.
All right. About 25, 30 years ago, before I joined the force, there was a slew of killings, nasty shit. Stabbings, mutilation, torture. And right beside each body was a Bible, open to Romans 12:19.
Romans 12:19.
Yeah.
Vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord?
What, were you an altar boy?
Yeah.
Figures. They called him the Evangelist.
What's a catchy name? You ever catch the guy?
No, the killing stopped, case went cold. Everybody figured the guy just died or got busted on something else and was rotting away in prison.
So you think this is a copycat killer? Seriously?
What kind of patients do you deal with, Dr. Cooper?
My specialty is with those dealing with depression and loss caused by a tragic incident in their lives. Most of my patients have lost a very close person, a husband, a wife, a child, or even a parent.
What do you do to help them cope with this loss?
The best thing is to just let them talk. I give them an environment where they won't be judged. They have the freedom to say anything. They can open up about their lives in a comfortable situation.
Just talking?
You'd be surprised at how helpful it is to just say things out loud that you've been keeping buried deep inside. It's very freeing.
All right, thank you so much for your time. If you want to reach out to Dr. Laura Cooper, call her at 1-800-555-6887. Coming up, what does biblical prophecy tell us about the end times? And more importantly, is it near? Stick around.
Going somewhere, Mr. Horton? Why don't you sit down? I promise if I scare you, you can leave at any time. But if you leave now, you'll hurt my feelings. Come on, you don't want to hurt my feelings, do you? So, Mr. Horton, why don't we start with you telling me a little bit about yourself?
What do you mean?
Simple things like, what do you do for a living?
I'm a writer.
That's fascinating. What kind of writing?
I'm a freelance writer. I write articles and blogs. I even write recipes for this Homemakers magazine.
Recipes? So you can cook? You must be quite the catch. Do you have a girlfriend? Or several girlfriends?
No, no girlfriends.
How come? It's okay, we can move on.
It's just that I'm a little shy.
That's okay, let's just keep talking. What do you like to do? What are your hobbies?
I bake and I clean. I bake and clean mostly.
It's refreshing that a man can do those things. You don't really see that too often. Do you play any sports? Outdoor activities?
No. I don't get out much. I work a lot. I have to keep up with the house. If I don't do it, there's no one else who will.
That makes sense. But do you hang out with friends or neighbors?
I don't have many friends. The neighbors are nice, but I don't like to stick my nose in their business.
Have you had conversations with them?
Well, there's this one, Sandy is her name. I bake for her and her family a lot.
That's so nice. You sound like a great neighbor. So tell me, what brings you here today? Is there something bothering you, something you want to get off your chest? There has to be some reason you wanted to talk to me. How about you tell me why you picked me to come to? There are a lot of doctors out there. How did I get to be the lucky one?
I heard you on the radio.
So you were the one listening? And what did I say that motivated you to make an appointment?
You sounded nice.
Thank you. But there are a lot of doctors who are nice. I had to have said some pearls of wisdom that made you want to talk to me.
You said talking would help.
I did, and it does. Listen, Mr. Horton.
You can call me Bill.
Okay, great. Bill, that was a really good first session. I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed, and I hope you will come talk to me again. I'd love to get to know you.
Okay, doctor, thank you. I'll think about it.
Bill, it's Sandy. Bill, I need your help. Jack's missing.
What?
He's gone. He never came home last night. I called his job. They said he never showed up. I've been trying to find him all night.
Can I get you anything? Like a water? A cookie?
No, I don't want a cookie. I want my husband. Did you see him, Bill?
Me?
Yeah, he said he was bringing the cookie dish. You saw him. He was here.
Yeah, he just gave me the dish and left. That was it.
Well, did he say anything to you?
No, nothing. Like what?
I don't know, anything.
No. He just gave me the dish and left. I guess he was going to work.
Where can he be?
Could he be seeing someone else?
What? How could you say that?
I'm sorry. You said he has been working overtime a lot. I'm just saying sometimes married men become bored with their spouses and find comfort in another woman.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Bill? How could you say something like this to me now? Jack is a great father and a great husband.
Wait, Sandy. I'm sorry. I was just saying that more than 50% of marriages end in divorce.
Just shut up, Bill. Stop talking. This is Jack's phone.
Is it? I don't... Maybe he left it here. I was gonna bring it right over.
Where is he? Did something happen to him?
No.
Where the hell is my husband? Tell me!
Sandy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Just get away from me. I'm calling the police.
I can't let you do that.
Where is Jack? What happened to him?
He got the penance that he needed.
What the fuck does that mean? Is he alive? Tell me!
Be faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life. I'm sorry, Sandy.
What you got there? We playing the guessing game again? Listen, detective. I'm sure you didn't want to get stuck with some wet behind the ears newbie. I get that. But I sure as hell didn't want to get stuck with some disrespectful, lazy has-been. Oh, gross! Wow, this guy was one sick bastard, huh?
Just like the new guy.
You sure it's not the same guy? I mean, I know it's been years, but maybe something set him off again, or maybe he just got out of prison and now he's back to doing what he knows best, huh?
It's not him. He's gone. He's a ghost. Concentrate on a new theory.
What aren't you telling me? You weren't even a cop when this guy was around. You haven't lifted a finger since I got here, but this case has you all jacked up.
Let it go.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
said
telling you,
let it go. Have a good night, Jump Street.
Bill, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me?
Because I can save you, Sandy. Just like I saved Jack and the others.
The others? What are you talking about? Where is Jack?
Jack's body and mind are gone,
No!
but his spirit soars free of sin. Just like yours soon will. You see, Sandy, I looked up to you. Put you on a pedestal. I thought you were different. I thought you were perfect. But you laid down at night with a sinner, and you too became a sinner.
No!
I thought one day you would see the light. See what a sinful man Jack Hayes was.
Bill, please.
And then you would come to me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The man who would treat you with the love and respect that you deserved. But you teased me. You mocked me.
No! Bill, I never teased you. I never teased you. I'm so sorry if you thought that. But we were friends. You were my friend.
I don't want a friend! want someone I could share my life with. I'm a good man.
Yes, Bill, you are a good man. You are a good man. But please, please, Bill, listen to me. If you do this, you won't be a good man. You'll be a sinner too.
Sinner? Me? Never! How dare you call me a sinner in my home? How dare you! I'm not a sinner! I'm not a sinner! I'm not a sinner!
Hi, Mr. Horton.
Dr. Cooper? What are you doing here?
Came to see you, Bill. I just thought I'd make a house call. I hope that's okay.
Do you do this with all your patients?
Only you, Bill. You're my special patient.
What are you doing?
I told you. I wanted you to be comfortable. Talking isn't the only way to get things out, Bill.
I don't feel comfortable right now, doctor.
You will, Bill. Just relax. I'm a professional. I'm gonna make you feel all better. All of your pain's gonna go away, Bill.
Bill. Bill. Bill. Bill,
Oh, sorry.
are you okay? You went away for a moment there.
Yes, sorry about that.
What were you thinking about?
Nothing. I have to get going. I have to go bake some cookies.
Okay, but I really feel we're making progress. Do you feel like you're making progress?
I do. I really think so.
Will we see you next week?
Yes, I think so.
Still haven't heard from Vance?
No, not yet, sir. Not yet.
Probably passed out in his own vomit somewhere. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
Sir, I'm a little worried about Detective Vance.
Oh, isn't that sweet? You developing a crush on him?
No, sir. It's just he rushed out of here really agitated last night.
Yeah, he always rushes out agitated. Probably missed happy hour.
He just didn't seem right. I've never seen him like this.
You know him for what, like 3 days? Take it easy. You sound like a needy girlfriend.
No. Something about this case is getting to him. He's hurting. I feel like he may hurt himself at it. He just didn't seem right.
Hey, Chico and the man.
You might have something here, detective. He don't seem right. He hasn't been this happy since the Devils won the Cup in '03.
Morning, partner.
Oh, morning, partner. Well, now I know something's wrong.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Dude, you stormed out of here last night all pissed off. You don't show up till after 5 p.m., and now you're all pleasant? Are you bipolar or something?
Bipolar? What's that, like a gay bear?
Where were you last night? I tried calling you.
Picked up a hooker.
What do you mean, like you picked up a like you arrested her?
No, I nailed her.
You what?
Cost me $100, but worth every penny.
Are you insane? Dude, you can't do... You're a detective. You can't go picking up hookers.
And yet I did. There goes your theory.
I don't believe this.
Listen, I don't have movie star good looks like you, and I'm too old and tired to wait around in bars trying to pick up divorcees. This is easier. And they're pros. I like pros.
You live a very sad and pathetic life.
Do I?
Yeah, you do, because you should be retired in Florida with your kids and your grandkids visiting you on the holidays, not getting wasted and picking up skanks.
Listen, Punch, I was never gonna be the alcoholic, married to my job, divorced, kids don't want to have anything to do with me cliche. Just being an alcoholic is hard work enough.
Wow. Just when I thought you couldn't get any more shallow, man, you never cease to amaze me.
That's what I do.
And what about the Evangelist?
What about him?
Do you have a plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch him and string his ass up.
And how are you gonna do that? By reading the newspaper?
By doing good old-fashioned police work. What's with the questions, Trebek?
Thank you. That reference I got. You don't think your mind's just a little bit clouded?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You seem obsessed with this case. And honestly, I don't think your mind is clear, and that's not good for either of us.
Listen, you've been a detective for 10 minutes. I got more time on the shitter than you have on the job. Trust me, my mind is fine, and this is not the same guy. He's long gone. I'm gonna catch the bastard and bring him to justice because that's what cops do. Or didn't Mahoney teach you that at police academy?
Where are you going now?
To put some more time in.
I really feel like we're making great progress, Bill. Every session you seem more relaxed and more willing to open up and talk to me.
You listen.
That's my job, Bill.
It's nice to have somebody to talk to.
I'm glad you feel that way. Is there anyone else you feel comfortable talking to?
No.
We haven't talked about your family yet. Tell me about your parents. It's okay. It's just us. Tell me about your father.
Never knew my father. I don't know his name. I never saw him, never even saw a picture.
Did your parents divorce when you were young?
They were never married. I don't even know if they dated.
Did your mother ever speak about him? What was he like?
No. She just said he was the biggest mistake of her life that left her with the greatest gift of her life.
You? She sounds like a strong woman.
She's dead.
I'm sorry. Losing a parent can be tough.
I didn't lose her. She was taken from me. She was murdered right in front of me. He made me watch. He tied me up. He slaughtered her right in front of me. I remember looking into her eyes just as he took the life right out of her. I never saw him. I never looked at him. I wouldn't give him the satisfaction.
How old were you?
8. I've been alone ever since.
That is a heavy burden for a young boy to carry around.
I've survived. I've become a righteous man because of her.
I'm sure she would be very proud of the man you've grown up to be.
Do you think so, Doctor?
I really believe that, Bill. Growing up without a mother and father must have been really hard on you.
It wasn't easy. I bounced from foster parents to foster parents. Some were okay, some were evil. My faith in God kept me strong, though.
Faith is important, and it can help us through our problems.
Seek the Lord in His strength. Seek His presence continually.
That's very good. Is that from the Bible?
Chronicles 16:11.
Do you read the Bible a lot, Bill?
Every day, Doctor.
It can be comforting.
Do you read it too?
Not as often as I should.
You should. It'll give you strength. When your faith is weak, you become weak. You succumb to evil. Weak people are the ones that must be destroyed.
I'm sorry?
The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but He blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Towards the scorners, He is scornful, but to the humble, He gives favor.
I'm not sure I'm following what you mean, Bill. What do you mean, He is scornful?
It means that I kill the wicked. See you next week.
Something interests you, pretty boy?
You know, they have newspapers on the internet now, and you don't even have to fold them to read them.
I like my newspaper. I go to the coffee shop, I buy a physical copy. It's real. I don't trust stuff coming from out of the air. It's like voodoo.
Oh my God, what was it like to walk the earth with dinosaurs? You're so old.
Fuck you, Magnum.
It's nice to know that you two are clicking.
Yeah, it's a match made in heaven, Captain.
Yeah, let's see how you two work together interviewing a suspect.
What do you got?
Leo Dorian. From what I know, he was one of the main suspects in the original Evangelist murders. They were never able to pin it on him. Case went cold after that. Might be something. He's up in Asbury Park, 934 and a half Institute Street. Go check him out.
934 and a half. Yeah. I think somebody fucked up. 932, 934, 934. Oh, shit. Just make it 934 and a half.
Where are you going?
To the crapper.
Well,
we'll interview Dorian tomorrow. And back off. You're suffocating me. Hey, you want to be Cagney or Lacey?
Seriously? Are you Leo Dorian?
Someone has awoken the monster, and he's come back to feed off the depraved.
We'll take that as a yes.
You mind if we come in, Mr. Dorian? Are you a religious man, Mr. Dorian?
I am a spiritual man.
Spiritual man? What the fuck does that mean?
It means I'm not tied down to any one belief system.
You read the Bible, Mr. Dorian?
I read the Bible. I've read the Torah and the Quran. I've even read Dianetics.
Dianetics? The fuck is that?
It's considered the Scientologist Bible.
Oh, that's that Vinnie Barbarino bullshit.
If you were a more enlightened being, you would know that Scientology in many ways is more advanced than the more traditional religions.
Yeah, they think we have like aliens in our brains or some shit, right?
Does Romans 12:19 mean anything to you? It's from the Christian Bible. Vengeance is mine.
I will repay, says the Lord.
That's good. That's very good, Mr. Dorian.
It's a very famous passage. Even those ignorant about faith should know that.
Mr. Dorian, I need you to help me out with the timeline. You think you can do that? Do you recall the Evangelist murders happened in this area about 25 years ago? So you know about the recent copycat killings?
What makes you think they are copycat?
That's a good question. Very good. See, when a guy goes off the grid for that amount of time, I don't think he just wakes up one morning and thinks to himself, I'm gonna go back to slaughtering people again. Just doesn't work out that way.
Maybe he became preoccupied.
So what have you been up to for the last 25 years, Leo?
Mr. Dorian has been incarcerated for the past 25 years.
Very interesting.
It was in the file, Detective Vance. The file, if you bothered to read it.
So, we have a Bible-quoting creepy fuck who disappeared right about the time the last murders ended and reappeared when they started up again. I think I'm gonna call this an early day. So, Leo, when did you start up your little jihad again? Start chopping up the infidels like the good old days?
Hey, all right. Come on. What are you doing? You think those old school interrogation tactics work? It's archaic.
I've seen some dumb cops come up through the ranks in my day, but man, you take the cake. You're gonna be captain.
Yeah, thanks for the recommendation. What the hell are you talking about?
He's toying with us. He's playing a game. He wants to be caught. Get your head out of your ass, Matlock. All right, Leo. How about this? Why don't you just confess so we can all go home early today?
Scumbag. We want answers, Leo. Why'd you do it? Why'd you kill them? What makes you judge a human life?
You better tell him, Leo. He's out of control. I don't know what he's gonna do if I take him off his leash.
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. You know, I can't tell which one of you two is supposed to be the bad cop.
Can you tell now?
Late night?
Hey, Captain, yeah. I'm working on the John Doe case. They identified the body, Jack Hayes. We're working on contacting the family.
How'd it go with Leo Dorian? Anything there?
Yeah, a lot, actually. I'm not sure if it's our guy or not, but he certainly knows something. I've been looking at some of these files, and he matches the original. I mean, I think we should get a warrant.
Evangelist. I can't believe there's another one. You know, this generation is so unoriginal. He probably read it in Wikipedia.
Did you work that case?
Not that old, Legros. I heard stories. Some of the old timers went to their graves with it. You know, they all thought it was Dorian.
Captain, can I ask you a question?
If it is what I think it is, the answer is no.
Do you think Vance's head is right for this case?
It is what I think it is. I thought the answer was no.
How am I supposed to know what you thought it was?
It's about being a detective. You got a lot to learn.
Yeah, but Vance,
you need to listen more and talk less.
Listen, but Vance...
Enough! I'll get you your warrant in the morning.
Holy shit!
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today? Here, I made you some fresh baked cookies.
Thank you. I'm good, but more importantly, how are you?
I'm great. I'm feeling really good. I really think these sessions are helping me. Those are my homemade cookies. I only make them for special people. It's my own recipe. But don't ask for it because I'd have to kill you.
That was very nice. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. It looks like we're making progress.
I really think we are. I feel really comfortable talking to you, Doctor. Like I could tell you anything. I trust you.
I'm glad. But I wanted to talk to you about what you said at the end of our last session.
What was that?
You said, "The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Toward the scorners he is scornful, but to the humble he gives favor."
Yes. Proverbs 3:33.
And then I asked you what you meant, and you said, "I kill the wicked."
Yes.
Bill, I want you to be truthful with me.
I have been.
I appreciate that. Bill, have you killed anyone?
Yes, I've killed many.
Who have you killed?
Heather Lubis, Jim Filippelli, Tiffany last name unknown, Jack Hayes and his wife Sandy Hayes.
How did you know these people?
Miss Lubis was a prostitute, Mr. Filippelli was my former boss and a known philanderer, Jack Hayes was a rude man who didn't respect my home, and Sandy Hayes did not understand that we were meant to be together. They were all wicked individuals.
It doesn't sound like Jack or Sandy Hayes were wicked. Were those the neighbors that you baked for?
Yes, but I was wrong to associate with such vile creatures.
Bill, if someone chooses not to be with you, especially if she's married to someone else, you have to respect that.
I did what was righteous.
Bill, do you understand that it's wrong to take someone's life?
Whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit never has forgiveness, but is guilty of eternal sin.
But who gives you the right to take someone's life?
The Lord.
You were not put on this earth to kill anyone. No one has that right. Thou shalt not kill is one of the commandments, is it not?
How could you say that to me? You of all people, I thought you understood me. I thought you were my friend.
Bill, I'm your doctor. I'm here to help you, and I'm here to understand why you commit such horrible acts.
I'm doing this for the good of everyone. I'm healing. I'm saving.
Bill, look at me. Do you understand that what you did was wrong?
I'm sorry, Dr. Cooper. I didn't mean to frighten you. You're my only friend. Same time next week? Enjoy the cookies.
We need to talk.
I think at this point you should know not to talk to me until I've had my coffee and read my paper.
Nobody reads the newspaper anymore. We need to talk now.
This better be good, Barnaby Jones.
Now I just think you're making names up.
What is it?
I was looking through the old files, and I found this.
Who the fuck gave you the right to look into my mother's murder?
I'm investigating a killer that almost has the same exact MO as a serial killer from 30 years ago. A serial killer that killed your mother? So I think being a detective on this case gives me the right.
You don't know the first thing about being a detective.
It says you were an eyewitness, but you were uncooperative. It says you were a hostile witness. But why? It doesn't make sense. It was your own mother. So what are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything.
No? You're not hiding anything? This guy killed your mother, and you don't think I should have known that?
I don't think my mother being killed by some psycho 30 years ago should concern you.
When it's my ass on the line, it does concern me. I'm thinking this is more about revenge than it is justice.
You don't know shit about revenge and justice.
Fuck you. I know that when revenge comes into play, bad things happen.
You snot-nosed little prick. I'm gonna kick your ass all over this office.
Detective, break it up now!
I don't need this shit.
Yeah, you walk out of that door. You're suspended.
Fuck you. I quit.
Did I come at a bad time?
No. How can I help you?
My name is Laura Cooper, Dr. Laura Cooper. I'm a psychiatrist, and I'd like to speak to a detective about one of my patients.
Okay, I'm Detective Lagos. Pleasure. Have a seat.
Thank you. Is everything okay?
Yeah, just a lot of testosterone in the office. But tell me about this patient. Go ahead.
Well, he confessed 5 murders to me.
5?
Yes.
Okay. How did they confess?
He told me each of their names.
Sounds like a confession. Does this guy strike you as a killer?
There's definitely something off about him. He's socially awkward, and he doesn't really go out much, but I wouldn't have thought he was a killer.
You think he's making it up?
Making it up?
Yeah. Dr. Cooper, I'm no psychiatrist, but I've dealt with a lot of psychos. People with mental issues, and sometimes they tend to fantasize about a situation. They make stuff up. They're delusional.
Well, I am a psychiatrist, and I too have dealt with my fair share of psychos. And I'm telling you that this guy is telling the truth. He may be delusional as to why he is doing it, but he is definitely doing it.
Okay. Why is he doing it?
He believes he's some kind of angel of mercy.
Angel of mercy.
Yes, he thinks he's doing the world a favor by ridding it of evil people.
Okay. Well, what makes these people evil?
One was a prostitute, one was a bad boss, and 2 were a married couple. They were his neighbors.
Should have built a fence. As good fences make good neighbors.
I got the joke, Detective.
All right. Why did he kill them?
Well, the woman didn't fall for him.
Go figure. What about the husband?
He was married to the woman who didn't fall for him.
Okay, Dr. Cooper. Let's talk about this patient, okay? Let's start with his name, all right?
Bill Horton.
Bill Horton. Okay, anything strange about Mr. Horton?
You mean besides the fact that he confessed to 5 murders?
Yeah, I guess besides that.
He quotes the Bible a lot, and he's always preaching about evil.
The Bible?
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have the names of the victims that this guy gave you?
Yes, I do. I wrote them down.
Son of a bitch.
What is it?
Just found a Jane Doe. Captain says it might have something to do with your case.
Dr. Cooper, I think we just found your patient's girlfriend. How close are you with this guy?
He says I'm the only person that he can trust.
All right, Dr. Cooper. Well, that makes you my new best friend. I gotta go. You need to stay right here. I'll be right back. Seriously, Tony Montana?
How dare you barge in here?
All right.
You can't touch that. That's evidence.
Yeah.
I'll have your badge for this.
Stick it the way your balls used to be. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get a warrant for this guy to get him into a psych ward, and you're gonna meet me at the house.
I'm sorry, what? No, I'm not.
Look, trust me, I'm gonna meet you there. Just bring an orderly with you and do not enter that house until I get there.
I don't understand why I have to be there.
Because he trusts you, and if you're there, I can bring this guy in without incident. I don't want to have to shoot the bastard. Please, just trust me. Dr. Cooper, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Can you meet me at the house at 7?
Fine. Pick up.
What?
Vance, we got the killer. Look, I got the warrant and I'm headed to the house now. I have a psychiatrist and she's headed to the house.
Who's this?
Stop fucking around, Vance. It's Legros. Meet me at 118 Brighton Court.
I guess you didn't get the memo. I quit. It's all yours, Kojak.
Fuck you! God damn it!
No, not yet. We have to wait for Detective Legros to get here. He should be here any minute.
Look, I don't want to be here all day. Plus, the game comes on in a half an hour.
You don't understand. This guy is dangerous.
Please, I deal with these nutcases all the time.
Dr. Cooper, what are you doing here?
Hi, Bill.
Who is he?
I just wanted to check on you. After our last session, I was worried.
You were worried? About me?
Of course.
Please, come in. I just made some fresh cookies.
Ooh, cookies?
Who is this?
Bill, this is one of my assistants. Troy, this is Bill.
So, doctor, do you make house calls for all your patients, or am I special?
Actually, Bill, I have something really important I need to talk to you about, and I really need you to listen.
Oh, wait, the cookies.
Bill, we need to talk.
Would you like a cookie?
No, Bill. Can we please forget about the cookies for a minute?
I'll take a cookie.
Bill, I think you need help.
Yes. And this is why I come to you. And I really think it's doing a lot for me.
Yes, I agree, but I think you need more help than just me.
I don't understand.
I brought Troy here with me today to take you to the hospital so that you can get the help that you need.
I don't want any other help. I just want you.
And you can still see me, but we'll just have our sessions at the hospital instead.
Why do I have to be put in a hospital?
Because you're sick, Bill.
Hey. I opened up to you and this is what you do to me? Don't come near me.
Bill, please calm down.
Don't tell me what to do. You are wicked just like the rest of them. The Lord is my shepherd.
Oh.
Ugh.
Out of the way, out of the way! Let's go, come on, come on! Come on! Fuck, she better not go in. Fuck, I fucked up.
What the fuck? Shh. I'll be with you in a minute.
Bill, don't do this. He didn't do anything wrong.
Didn't he? He took a cookie without asking. He has no manners.
You can't kill someone for taking a cookie. Please, think about what you're doing.
I think our session is over, Doctor.
What are you doing? Let me go, you crazy motherfucker!
The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Toward the scorners, he is scornful, but to the humble, he gives favor.
What the fuck are you talking about? Get me out of here, goddammit!
You used the Lord's name in vain in my home? Watch, Doctor! Just like I was forced to watch. This is what the wicked deserve. This is what they brought upon themselves. You know what, Doctor? I don't think I want to see you anymore! You okay? Are you alright? Are you hurt?
No.
You know, I told you not to enter the house until I got here.
I'm sorry.
Well, for a psychiatrist, you're an awfully bad listener. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Are you alright? Okay, don't worry. It's all over. It's all over.
Hey, I'm Detective Vance. Nice to officially meet you.
Why did you do that? I thought he was your partner.
I like to work alone. Plus, he was getting a little close to a truth that's been hidden for almost 30 years.
It was you.
Yeah, I was so much better than this hack. Your generation, zero originality.
Why?
It's kind of a long story, and I don't think you'd make it to the end, so I'll give you the short version. I'm sure the shrink will get a kick out of this. I could never do anything right. When you grow up Catholic, you grow up with guilt. You're born a sinner, and there's nothing you can do about it. The priest tells you you're a sinner. The nun tells you you're a sinner. Your own mother tells you you're a sinner. But it was them. They were sinners. I was the righteous one. So I had to teach them the error of their ways and punish them. So I began my cleansing.
You said he killed her and you watched.
I did. I watched every minute of it. I rose up out of my body and saw him stab her over and over again.
You killed her.
I couldn't help it. There was nothing I could do about it. Just like
what?
Just like his mother.
That was you?
She was an adulterer and a harlot. She deserved to be punished.
You murdered her in front of him. He was a child. He was your child.
Yes.
You destroyed him. You were his father and you murdered his mother. You're the reason he is the way that he is. This is your fault.
It was a real cats in the cradle moment, huh? I was the one that was destroyed by everyone in my life. I didn't want this. I didn't want to become this beast.
But you stopped.
I became a cop. And that allowed me to distance myself from it. And hide him away. I thought I buried him with all the others. But he got loose. My son became the beast. But that's all over now. It all ends today. We're going to bury this beast forever. As soon as I finish my cleansing. Sorry, partner. I was really getting to like you. You were like Tubbs to my Crockett.
Fuck you and your dated references.
Vengeance is mine. I will repay, says the Lord. What do you say, Hot Lips? Why don't we just wrap this up?
Hi, Dad.
No, Bill, you don't have to do this. It's not your fault. He's gone now. You're free. This is over.
I must finish what my father started. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Vengeance is mine, bitch.
Saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Little brother has taken control, shoveling dirt in every hole. Predators to condemn your soul, watching you and watching me. We're all connected but separated, misunderstood and so frustrated. A million armies of one have invaded, watching you and watching me. We live behind glass curtains and act like nothing's wrong. Soon you will belong. I know you're out there somewhere. We've watched you for so long. Wait for you to fall. We'll expose you all. I know you're out there somewhere. Watching me. Little brother wants to make headlines, be immortalized. Everyone's got an electric eye, we're the digital spies.